Hello, and good afternoon, relatives, and thank you for tuning in to What's Relevant. I am your host, Miss Nightingale, and this retarded gentleman on my left, well, I guess I'll let him, explain himself.
I am Crenshaw Bronx, the man, the myth, the motherfucker. And I want to give a shout out
Can't even breathe.
to the Trumps. Can't breathe for shit.
Can't breathe.
Fucking Darth Vader in this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And I want to say, it ain't no 100 like 700.
Thank you, Mr. Bronx, for that lovely introduction. See, relatives, this is why Mr. Bronx needs this. As you can see, this is the Illustrated Bible, the New Testament. And Mr. Crenshaw Bronx, I hope you're listening because you really, this for you, okay? I'm reading out of Romans. It says, what should we say about those things?
What should we, Gale?
Wow.
I've got the word. What should we say about those things?
Oh, dirty.
What should we say about those things? You know what?
No.
You know what? No. That goes straight into our cheese
and crackers.
What should we say about those things? Now, Gail, I'll let you tell the relatives what the topic of the cheese and crackers is.
Loyalty among friends. Very interesting. You know, that can, why it has to be among friends? It could be among family, relatives, family.
Well, relatives. That's why it was narrowed down.
It could be
a whole lot of things. But if we narrow it down, loyalty could be different with family than it is with friends. But if we want to narrow it down,
relationships, it could be
anything.
Ooh.
It could be anything.
You never lie.
But I believe this topic was friends.
Yep. Loyalty among friends. I want to know if people even know what loyalty is these days and times we live in. Because you know what? I don't think they do.
I want to know if people know what friends are in these days and times, because I know they don't.
You see on social media. Now, this is one thing that I see on social media. You know, like when a person has passed away and a person tries to, they post on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatnot, about how that person was their best friend. But were you loyal to that person? Why are you telling it now?
It's like they say, give them their flowers while they're here.
Yes.
Loyalty to a friend. Now, that's why I say, you don't even know what a friend is. You might have a friend, using that word, when talking about somebody at work.
Loosely.
You might have a friend, using that word, when talking about somebody who lives right next door to you. You might have a friend using that word with somebody you have known all your life. Now, loyalty. You might have more loyalty with your friend at work than you do with somebody you've known all your life.
Why is that? Why is that? You know what? I've been in that predicament. Knowing someone since elementary school and grew up together in the neighborhood, ended up going to college together, and all of a sudden she switched. Well, no, I want to say she switched up relatives. I want to say she switched up, but in reality, I was loyal to her. She wasn't loyal to me, because as I look back in our lives growing up, it was always me being loyal to her, but where was she being loyal to me? And it's sad to say, it slapped me in the face as an adult when other people have seen it, but I didn't. And I don't know why. Why is that I didn't see it? Or was I blinded by what she was, by me being so loyal to her and her not being loyal back? When
What did she do?
Talked about me behind my back. I mean, it's more than that. I don't want to go on to, that, like I said, that's for another show. But she did more than that. But I still was loyal to her. Was there for her when all her kids were born. Made sure that I was the godmother, the doting godmother, and there for her kids and there for her. Even when she was going through her marital problems. Loyalty. That's what you call loyalty. But was she loyal to me when I had to go into the hospital, when I had double pneumonia? I didn't see her one time, and I was in there for 10 days. Not even, I did get a text message. I got a text message how I was doing, but she never did come and see me. But where's the loyalty? Where's the loyalty in that? I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. Am I supposed to look over that? Which I did. But in the end, what happened? What happened? We're not friends. I mean, I'm not going to say we're not friends. We're, as you can say, you have to love a person from a distance.
I see.
But where's the loyalty?
I don't think that, I don't know. I think I need a little more on the situation.
I can't. We have to talk about it next time.
Right.
That's another show. I will break it down to y'all next time because it goes deeper than that. It goes way deeper than that.
Well, what about this? Speaking on loyalty amongst friends. Let's say a man and a woman are friends and they have sex with each other. And they understand their friendship, regardless to what anybody else has to say or have an opinion about it. They're friends. Now let's say the female
Crenshaw Bronx brought his phone to the set, y'all. As you can see.
Yeah, here we go. Nothing but some funky Raider fans talking that bullshit.
In
Anyway.
2 ways.
And let's say they understand their friendship. She gets a boyfriend. But she continues to have sex with her friend. The dude that she's having sex with, let's say, is introduced some kind of way to the boyfriend. Is he supposed to stop having sex with her now that he knows the boyfriend? Or was he supposed to stop having sex with her when she got a boyfriend and he knew about it? Or was he supposed to just understand that they're friends, like she understands that they're friends? Where is the loyalty as a friend?
So basically, it was friends with benefits. Right?
If that's what you want to use as a term.
Friends with benefits. They were friends, but they were having
Yeah,
sex.
but nowadays when you kind of say friends with benefits, it really doesn't really explain the whole situation, because that really says other things, because people don't understand the rules.
Okay. Okay. That's for another show. We'll break that down next time.
A tale for another time.
Yeah. Well, my thing is...
This is a cheese and crackers. Not meat and potato.
Well, we'll leave it at that. Now, relatives, as we switch over to the CD segment, I want you to sit back for a couple of seconds. Let your mind take you somewhere beautiful. Just for a couple of seconds. But while your mind is away, please listen to the demo. Right now. Yeah. What you got for us, Mr. Bronx?
Today, we've got non-point. Miracle.
Very interesting.
Now, I'm not going to sit up here in front and say I know the history of the band. I'm not going to sit up here in front and act like I know the members' names, where they're from, how the band got started, when they're touring. I will tell you, I have never been disappointed listening to a non-point CD. I will say that. I have never been disappointed listening to a non-point song. On that note, that's really all I could say. What else needs to be said except for what we say? Artwork is artwork.
It's on point.
It's on point. I like what you did there. Artwork is on point. Okay, don't do this shit. No. Don't do this shit.
Pop up.
Yeah. Don't do this shit. What the fuck is this?
It's a pop up. Oh, look it, relatives. He can't hold it because he got something in his hand. Well, let me show you.
Oh, don't do this shit.
Oh, wait.
Let me see. I don't think I've ever seen this.
I bet you haven't.
And this is my shit. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this is. I think when I opened it up, I got to the pop-up shit and was like, okay, this is too fucking much for me. And yeah, having to go through that shit. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. What the fuck?
He couldn't do it.
I mean, Korn gave us issues, and that was just a fucking rectangle. What the fuck is this shit? I mean, a B plus for creativity and wanting to be different and give us something, because I got it. But I know, because I didn't even know it opened up like that. I know. When I seen this shit, I'm like, and I seen flowers. What the fuck? It probably scared me. It probably scared the shit out of me. I probably opened this shit. What the fuck?
Mr. Bronx. Wow.
Okay, this is
what year?
2010.
Okay.
2010.
Okay.
And they give us the words. We got words. I got words.
Can you believe it?
Hey, didn't I say it? I have never been disappointed from a non-point album. I said it. I'm not even disappointed with this bullshit.
The pop-up. He was disappointed in the pop-up. Relative. I think it was creative.
Oh yeah, it was very creative.
Look, he can't even move in that stuff. He can't breathe.
I can't breathe for shit. I'm sweating like a hog. I can't. Yeah, I mean, I got it. I think it was 2 of them too. I don't know. But I'm not even gonna front and act like I know the songs and I'm gonna be up here fronting like I'm giving them bangers. But like I said, I have never been disappointed from a non-point album. So for the whole album, I'm just gonna give it a banger. Non-point. Miracle. Non-point. Miracle.
Thank you, Mr. Bronx. Anyway. Thank you for that CD. Anyway, relatives, as you can see, Mr. Bronx likes to play with his toys. Don't pay attention. Anyway, relatives, as we switch on over to our meat and potatoes, today we are going to talk about tattoos. Really? Can you put your toy down just for just for a few minutes? I promise you can pick it back up. Woohoo! Anyways, tattoos. Now, you know what? I have a question. Now, it was brought to my attention a couple of years ago that it wasn't becoming for a woman to have tattoos. They said tattoos was just meant for men. Where did that come from? Please.
Mostly because men wanted their women to be as feminine and as pure and as innocent as they could be. For the simple fact that men love to do nasty and disgusting things to women. But at the same time, we wanted to give them respect. So we didn't want them to publicly show that they weren't pure and that they weren't worthy of respect from a man. So we said, no, don't do that, because that makes you look like you're not pure and worthy of respect from a man. But eventually, through time, that narrative no longer exists. Now, men love tattoos on women. Nowadays, women love to get tattoos. Times have changed. Now, how many of you go a little too fucking far with these fucking tattoos? Let's face it. Let's fucking face it. Putting shit on your fucking forehead? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Thank you, Mr. Bronx. Now, why would me personally? Just my opinion.
Gale, let me say this right quick, please. I don't mean to interrupt you. Uncle Mike, we're not talking about you. We love your tattoo on your face. We are not talking about you, Uncle Mike.
Why has it changed for Uncle Mike?
I don't want Uncle Mike to beat my ass with one fist and my life just disappears from existence. From the thought of thinking that Uncle Mike might be thwarting the hit.
You can't even talk. Anyway, relatives, like I was getting ready to say, I think I lost my train of thought because Darth Vader over here.
Red Hood.
Darth Vader over here.
Red Hood.
Darth Vader over here.
Red Hood.
Look at Darth Vader over here.
Red Hood. Red Hood. Red Hood.
Darth Vader over here.
Red Hood.
For real? Dark Vader.
Red Hood. Red Hood. Red
Vader.
Red Hood.
Anyway, relatives. Lost my train of thought.
Red
Tattoos. Darth Vader.
Red Hood.
Darth Vader.
Red Hood.
Retard. Anyway, relatives. Now, tattoos on the face is not becoming on a woman. It's not becoming on a man. I don't see why anyone would want a tattoo on their face. But hey, to each his own. Now, personally, I like tattoos. As you can see, I have one. I have a couple. Okay, you might see these. I'm going to say you can't see them all. You may see some. And some you may not.
Hurt?
The one on my foot did. Yes, the one on my foot. I cried. I busted a sweat.
Now let me say this. I understand. To each his own. Everybody has their own personal expression. Hey, that's your body. You do what the hell it is that you want to do.
So what you trying to say, Mr. Bronx?
I don't know.
You done lost your train of thought.
It's not that I lost my train of thought. It's that
the air,
everything that I
he doesn't have the air
say,
going to his brain because he got that Darth Vader mask on.
the Red Hood mask has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does.
It's saying that
Darth Vader
everything
mask
that I have to do or have to say, because I'm the Red Hood right now, everything that I'll say just contradicts what I believe.
Okay. What is it that you believe, Darth Vader?
I believe to each their own.
Okay.
What I want to say is, don't put stupid ass fucking tattoos on your face.
Now that I truly believe in.
But at the same time, I'm like, do what the fuck you want. If you want to put fucking stupid ass fucking tattoos on your motherfucking face, you go right on ahead and put some stupid ass fucking tattoos on your motherfucking face.
That's almost like piercings.
And what's messed up is you don't say that until it's too late. You wonder, where was anybody to stop you? Where were your friends?
I knew he was going to come up out of it.
Jesus, this thing is killing my nose.
Nigga all sweating and shit. Woo! Okay, so like I said, it's almost like wearing tattoos on your face. Now, as you can see, relatives, I have no tattoos, but I do have a piercing. Nothing big. That's the only piercing I have as far as my ears. But you see people put gauges, lip piercings, huge nose piercings over the... Okay, don't pay attention to that. Over the lip piercings. Darth Vader, I don't want to hear it.
The Red Hood. Thunder and lightning.
You see the piercing right here. You see the piercing up here, Darth Vader, you know. You see...
Yes, the Red Hood sees all piercings.
That they have tattoos, the teardrop. I think that's where the facial tattoos came into. Well, not really, but I mean, for others. Because if you really do the history about tattoos, man, don't pay attention to that. But, me personally, it is to each his own to get a tattoo on my face. I personally wouldn't do it. I think I'm kind of cool on my tattoos. I don't think I need any more. But to each his own. I've seen people have it from neck down. Literally, their body covered in tattoos.
There's this one tattoo where this dude got Puff the Magic Dragon so tattooed on his dick and his balls. He's got the Prince Albert going through there like eyes. And somebody detailed him all around the dick. It's green, yellow, and orange. All on his balls. It's the dragon. The tattoo wraps around in his asshole. His asshole is all dragoned, scaled, and shit. Look it up online. Puff the Magic Dragon tattoo. It is a spectacular piece of work. Spectacular. I mean, I had so many questions.
Well, Darth Vader, I have a question for you. Would you...
Hold on, Red Hood. Who's Darth Vader?
Darth Vader.
Red Hood.
I have a question for you. Would you do Puff the Magic Dragon?
I would not get Puff the Magic Dragon tattooed on my body anywhere. And I hope that does not come back to backfire on me in life.
may just get drunk one day and do it.
I don't drink that stuff.
Just a minute, relatives. Let me just move to the side over here. Because he about to get striked.
We've already heard the thunder and the lightning.
Whatever. Anyway. Tattoos. Relatives, my question to you is, what place is perfect for a tattoo? Now, let me tell you something. Back in, I want to say, early 2000, I read an article that a woman didn't get hired. She was a nurse. She wouldn't get hired in a hospital because of her tattoos. Now, we live in 2020. And now that's a part of discrimination.
That's crazy, man.
Ain't it? But what part of that, I mean, me personally, I wouldn't care. But why would you not hire somebody because of their tattoos? Does that have something to do with their ability to do their work?
No, we all know it doesn't. It's a sense of presence when you see somebody from sight.
That's called judging.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's no different than looking at a skunk who is not even paying attention to you and already prejudging that this skunk is going to piss on you a stench that will dry the dick on sperm. It's the same thing. Whether you're right, whether you're wrong, it's just what it is.
Thank you, Mr. Bronx, for that lovely comment. Well, relatives, I'm going to say it like this. I would like to hear from you. So please write in about your comments about tattoos, so we can have another show on discussions of tattoos. But, oh God, we're going to switch lanes again. So I'm going to say this. I started a book club, relatives. Mr. Bronx, do I have to take the toys away from you?
Oh, this ain't a toy, baby.
Yeah, oh, it's a toy. It's a toy to me.
Well, we know what your toys are.
Anyway, we won't go there. I started a book club. And it was quite interesting. Now, relatives, I know that you've heard me say that you learn something every day from the people that you're around. So let me just say this. We were reading a book on gang life. And one of my members of the book club decided to share some info about their life. And it was sad, but at the same time, interesting. Now, she explained to me that she was a foster child. Now, she'd been bounced around for quite a few years until she finally got in Mr. Bronx. Am I going to have to take your toy away from you?
My bad.
Darth Vader.
Red Hood.
Anyway, on him. Excuse me, relatives. She explained to us how she had been bounced around and she got in with a good family. A family that actually really cared about her, but she didn't know how to take it.
I'll teach you.
Yeah. Relatives, I'm about to hurt Mr. Bronx, so please excuse me if you see me, Anyway, she started school. They put her in a very, very good school. Now, relatives, everything's going smoothly, but she got into the wrong crowd. The wrong crowd directed her into I can't even. This is making me lose my point. Anyway, she got into the wrong crowd. Now, I always tell my parents in the book club that you always should pay attention to your children. Because you never know what they're getting into. So, Michelle decided to get jumped into this game.
She's still doing that?
No, she's an adult now. This was when she was a teenager.
Oh, okay.
But it ran into her adulthood, her early 20s, because she said that she's seen a lot of people get hurt. Now, she didn't go into detail, which I understand. I understand why. You just don't kiss and tell. So she said that she's seen a lot of people get hurt.
I need to hire. I need some hurt to do on some
No,
people.
no, you don't.
I'm looking for a
No, you don't.
fucking clown-faced freak. Calls himself the Joker. This son of a bitch. You tell that motherfucker the Red Hood is fucking coming.
Darth Vader.
You fucking purple and green suited fuck.
Anyway, now she told us the reason why she decided to change her life over. Her dear mother got shot by a gang member. Not her gang member.
Did her mother owe anybody some money?
Darth Vader. Anyway.
Red Hood.
Darth
Wait
Vader.
any. Red Hood.
So, therefore, she said she wanted to retaliate. And it had nothing to do with her. Had nothing to do with her mother, just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
No such thing.
Yes, it is. And her mother was an innocent bystander sitting in a restaurant, having a meeting, and boom.
No such thing.
It is. So.
Who was she having a meeting with?
Don't worry about it. Anyway.
What kind of deal were they trying to close?
Anyway, her life, as she told it, changed. Yes, she was angry because they took something from her. Now, she told herself, what would my mother want me to do?
What would mom do? How do you write that in a bumper sticker? What would WW, my mom MM, do?
Yes,
WWMMD. What would my mom do?
Please, relatives, don't pay attention to Darth Vader.
WWMD.
Anyway.
What would my mom do? Red Hood.
All right, Dark Vader.
Red Hood.
So, this is where she decided that she needed to make a change. But it wasn't easy. Because
no, I am expensive, so I can understand how those
she had been
low rate.
Shut up. She had been jumped into the game. You can't just leave a game.
Well, that's what the gang members are for, right?
Yeah.
They go get revenge.
But she didn't want the revenge. She wanted a change because she thought about what her mother would have done. So therefore, she literally had to, basically, I want to say, she had to start a new chapter in her life. Do you understand, relatives? She had to leave, start a new chapter, get away from that gang life. And that's how she ended up in our book club. I mean, well, it's years later, but in the city and state that she lives in now. And it was nice to hear her story because you know what? You, like I said, you learn something about somebody every day. When you're around people, I would have never thought. Because here she is, a successful.
A what? A what? A what?
What are you talking about, Mr. Bronx?
You said a what? Go ahead with your story. She's
Thank
a
you.
what?
Can I tell the story?
Please do.
Thank you. She is a successful.
A what? A successful?
You know what, Mr. Bronx? Get off my set. Off my set.
Whoa.
I don't. Dark Vader. Just don't today. Oh my Lord Jesus. I'm not. She is a banker. And it's nice to know that she changed her life around for the better. You're lucky you got that dang gear on. With that being said, relatives, we're going to close.
Oh, God.
But thank you for tuning in with us. And maybe next week we'll have someone sitting in between me and Darth Vader.
Red Hood.
And so therefore you have to tune in and wait to see what's going to happen next week.
Will it be Richie Rich?
It'll be me and Richie Rich because it ain't going to be me and Darth Vader.
Red Hood.
But I just want to say that's what's relevant. Oh, my bad, relatives. I forgot. Because Darth Vader is throwing me off.
Oh, yeah, it's my fault.
Oh, my goodness.
It's my fault.
I want to say, do you have any good nights?
I would like to say good night to those apple pies that Church's Chicken used to sell back in the days when they had the fish plates.
You can't even talk.
I would also like to say good night to Lola.
I would like to say good night to Darth Vader. With that being said, good night. Here, retard.
Can you see my Lord, worthy you are? The